Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Bancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such corporate stalwart on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Mahendra Mahadik. He is a marketing and sales professional renowned for his strategic prowess and commitment to results backed by extensive experience. With nearly 3 decades of industry knowledge, he has consistently demonstrated his ability to drive growth, manage key accounts, and develop efficient marketing strategies. His skill set encompasses not only the practical aspects of P&L management, but also the soft skills required to foster cooperation, understand customer needs, and address stakeholder concerns. At present, he is serving Kingfa Science and Technology India Limited in the capacity of its business unit head, overseeing the incorporation of company policies and procedures into business unit operations, efficient finance management, monitoring and reviewing company project activities, setting up of business unit strategies for promotional activities, and introduction of new projects. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders. We are thrilled to have you here today.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Mahadik, could you provide an overview of your professional journey and let our viewers know how it has shaped your expertise in marketing and sales over the years?
It's, as said, it's almost now 30 years, 3 decades. I don't know how the time has passed. Still, sales was my core field. So almost 20 years I was actively in sales, and last 10 years I have been in a different role. Now, since I'm not directly actually in sales, but I try to meet ahead with my customer just to understand. Like, without meeting customers face to face, you cannot understand their problems. So try to understand the problems and give them the best of the solutions. So basically in sales speech, what I like to tell is it's not only selling, it is building relation with the customers. So suppose a customers give you 15 to 20 minutes of time. So most of the time you should spend with the customer in building relation, and last 5-10 minutes you can do your sales pitch. So customers should remember you as a person, not that you have come to sell the product.
All right. Okay. So continuing our conversation, let's hop on to the next question. Key account management is a critical aspect of your role. So could you discuss your approach to maintaining and developing key client relationships and any major successes or challenges you have faced in this regard?
Getting customer is not easy, because when you go to the customer is already having relationship with some other your supplier or whatever. So you need to break it. So it takes time, and you cannot just have it in one go. You need to have meetings. You need to wait for the opportunity. So once that you get that opportunity, then you can have a relationship with the customer. So for me, sometimes it took also a year's time to get a relationship with the customer. But that relation, once you build, it is ongoing. Unless you do something wrong, that the customer goes.
Okay, that sounds incredible. So building on to that, our viewers are eager to know, could you describe a complex strategic planning project you have undertaken as to how you executed it to achieve the desired objectives?
I have been working with various projects throughout my career, basically. So what really crucial is starting the one. Once you have to be very clear and what you want to achieve. The goal should be clear, right? And then you have to create a plan to achieve the milestones. What I do to basically to achieve the task is, so the large tasks are into smaller chunks. I make it into smaller chunks, and the responsibility is given to the team. Basically, you cannot do it without a team. So you have to give it to the team and just keep on following and helping them out to get the results out of it. So in basically strategic plan, you have the mission should be clear, your vision should be clear. You should have your SWOT analysis, the goals, the objective, the action plan should be clear. And very important thing, teamwork. So for any plan to have success, you should get the support from your team and you should help your team to get the results out of it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Mr. Mahadik, now that we have discussed your career journey, your professional pursuits, roles, and responsibilities, let's move on to the subject of corporate governance. So, here is my question to you, and a very obvious one. How and when did you develop an interest in corporate governance?
As I said, 20 years, basically, I had been in sales. Last 10 years, I had been working with the corporates. So just like in sales, you build a relation with the customers. In corporate, when you work through a higher level of management, there you need to build relationship with the management, the board of directors, the shareholders, and the stakeholders. So most of the time when you are part of decision making, so there are various decisions to be taken. So these decisions have to be very ethical, transparent, and accountable, basically. This exposure I develop interest in this subject. So once I develop interest, I tried learning myself through reading. Internet is the best solution, best actually guru, where you can have a lot of experiences and real world experiences, what others say. So during meetings in board, it's very difficult. In meetings, when there is a team and they say, okay, this has to be done, and you don't feel like, okay, there is something need to change. Saying no is very difficult. Saying yes is always easy, but saying that one no and taking opposing this thing, it's very difficult and tough. But you should have the courage to say no. Then only you can progress actually.
All right. So before we conclude our discussion on this particular subject, I would like to quickly ask you, as a corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
First is transparency. So provide clear and accurate information about the financial performance, operation, and decision-making processes. Then responsibility is also there. So as you grow, you have the bigger responsibilities. So you are accountable for social, environmental, and ethical impacts of the actions beyond the financial conditions, basically. Compliance is also there. Companies should operate with the rules and regulations, ethical behavior, and companies and their employees should have adhered to the ethical standards and the business activities.
Absolutely. Strong corporate governance is the backbone of sustainable growth. All right. So let's now explore the impact of technology on your industry. So here is my question to you. What are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of newer technologies?
Technology is very important. So the best example is after COVID. So how technology has played an important role. Now, like what we are sitting, so that's technology. This came, it means technology is already there, but you need to utilize it. So you need to, for increasing the efficiency and productivity, technology is there. Sustainability, like technology plays a vital role in environmental challenges also, like innovation of clean energy, waste reduction, like sustainable agriculture, cost saving, very important, like automation and digital processes. If you are with the old processes, you will be out of the business. So you need to do the automation. You need to be digitalize all the processes. Okay. Then remote work, it has helped a lot, like in IT, basically. So if you need to say large buildings having lot of people working. Now that is not required. Everybody can sit at home and work, and they are more efficient. They can save their time, travel time, and all these things. So, and they can be more productive actually. In education also, technology has played an important role. Like I am able to do this because of technology. So I had all the resources available. Internet plays a very important role. With the use of technology, means one can progress. Information, like within, like everybody has a handful of information in his hand. Mobile plays a very important role. So whatever everybody says, it's not it's not internet. They say Google it. So that's the technology again.
Absolutely. So this brings us to the last question of the session, and here it is. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about this initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
As I said earlier, means the internet is the best guru, teacher in all the difficult times. So basically, I wanted to do something different. So I was trying to explore what has to be done. So I came across this Directors Institute and World Development Corporation. So I did the self-evaluation, and that information shared by this team of Directors Institute and World Development Corporation is very helpful. So the team really, like Mr. Jishan Patan and Mr. Heval Mehta has taken the initiative. It will definitely help for the future companies for building the community of industry magnates. Yeah.
Great. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that our insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Mahendra Mahadik, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you. Thank you very much.